Yeah, I'm not sure how this one's going to turn out today. Got the wife's sister-in-law here, my sister-in-law, which I believe I've mentioned actually. It's been quite a stressful morning, really. I don't know. It took me a while to get my head to wake up when I got up. I've just brought the sister-in-law in with me, so she's gone off to another shop. She insists on getting around and about, even though she doesn't actually need to. She just likes going and spending money, I think. But anyway, I'm gonna go and I ain't even got half the bits with me that I need. I'm gonna go and get some shopping, guys, and then it'll be sometime at home. I mean, it's 2:30. I've just got now done, so I'll catch up later. Oh dear, guys, it's been quite a day. This is my last run out, actually. I'm just getting it done in the car, really, because there's just no way of doing it at home. It's just chaos, absolute chaos. There's just too much noise going on, and the room I would normally use is in use, and the other rooms aren't well enough lit, or it's just you know. But anyway, I'm still plugging away at the job search stuff, as always. What we've got tomorrow I get a new iPhone. I'm getting there was a lot of umming, ahhing and searching on different carriers' sites and stuff like that, and in the end I've just said, right, that's it. And I'm getting it. Well, the wife sort of encouraged me to sort of say, right, just take the 8 Plus. You know, just the base model, 64 gig, which is what this is. I mean, 64 is enough for me. Because I was looking at first at just maybe getting a 7. But when I looked at it, the only one that worked out cheaper was the 32 gig base model, and they don't do a 64 in the 7. And 32 is pushing me luck. Because I already run this at around the half full, sometimes a little over, so I'm better off having a 64, which they didn't do in the 7, of course. So the minute I put it up to a 128 gig, it got more expensive than an 8. So yeah, and I need to upgrade. This one's been giving problems. It got problematic with the update. Actually, I wasn't going to update it, but it was giving problems before I updated, so I thought, well, maybe if I update, that'll sort the problem out, and it hasn't. It's made it worse, if anything. But basically, if I use it a lot, I'm looking at needing to give it about 2.5 charges a day, which is just ridiculous. So yeah, so I just had to do something about it. This one's going back to my carrier. They're giving me some money for it. It's not quite as much as I could get off the internet, but it's ready cash in my hand, so I think, well, in my bank. As soon as they receive it and have a look at it, they'll be happy with it. I know they will, because obviously it does. It's pretty much immaculate once I take the screen protector off it, and the case off the back. It looks practically like a brand new phone, so there's no reason why they shouldn't pay me what they've quoted. So yeah, I mean, so yeah, anyway, that's what I've got coming, is the 8 Plus, so that'll be with me tomorrow. I've already had the notification off the carrier that it is turning up. Hopefully that'll sort out some of the problems. I was also having a problem with now I have got a genuine copy of Final Cut now, and what the problem was So I don't know whether it was that, or whether it was the phone, or what. But what it is, on my Thunderbolt display, I have a I don't know if you've heard of them. It's called an OC dock. They were very expensive when they came out, and this one was actually given to me by Tommy from what's his channel name again? Gadget Boy, isn't it? Yeah, Gadget Boy. So I thought, well, you know, so I used that, and what I was using it for basically was just transferring footage direct from this onto the Mac and into Final Cut. Last week was the first time it actually did it. It gave me a problem whereby what it did was it would suddenly boot all the external drives out, which are plugged in via the back of the Thunderbolt display. So I'm not sure why it did that, but that's what was happening. It would suddenly boot all the drives, and it was like a force eject, so I was getting the warnings up saying that the drive hadn't been ejected properly and stuff like that. And no amount of restarts and what have you and clean downs would help. So after I unplugged the dock, it started working. So now what I'm using is iCloud Drive, which is a little slower, but it does the job. So I'm using iCloud Drive to transfer to the Mac, and then up like that, rather than plugging it in. So I mean, I've just transferred like the bit previous to this like that. I've also got another video that should be going up on my tech channel tomorrow. I've got most of the recording done, but it's just hasn't been viable to sort of get it finished edited and get it up. I just haven't got the time. I mean, I know I've got like some grandkids around tomorrow, the youngest granddaughter on Tuesday, and you know, it's just constant chaos. I need to find a way around it all, and of course coming outside is less of an option now with the nights getting darker. Of course, I mean, it's dark now and it's only just gone 7:30 or whatever it is. So yeah, it's just I'm sure some of you know the feeling, but yeah, I mean, I've been watching little bits of YouTube, what I can here and there. Do check out Gordon Keenan's video. Actually, I'll see if I can remember to leave a link underneath. He unboxed his iPhone 8 Plus, and then he also showed you it in the car in use. He has a Toyota car which has a built-in charging mat, and he was showing you how to turn it on in the settings of the car, because what was happening was, I think a few people had been missing how, you know, they were just sort of like putting it in there and it didn't work. And after a bit of checking around, he found out that it's by default it's actually turned off in the car's settings, and he showed you how to turn it on. And I think that's absolutely brilliant, Gordon, that you've got a wireless charging mat built into your car's dash. I think that's fantastic. So you know, it just shows you, doesn't it, that it's all coming along. You know, it was sort of like, I'd even thought about that like a couple of years ago or so, you know, thinking, well, you know, wireless charging, it's going to be in cars soon, you know, and you can see the way it's going. I mean, even like people are working on clothes that generate electricity and can charge your devices. So how long before just walking down the street is charging your device for you? It's, you know, phenomenal, really. But I'm going to have to cut this one short, guys. I really am. I don't think I'll even be upgrading to the new Mac OS, which I think is tomorrow, Monday, I think. I won't be doing that straight away until I've got this video edited, because I don't want to throw up any risks. I really need to get this one done, because I did promise it for this weekend, really, and I just haven't had the chance to do it. So anyway, I am cutting this one short, guys, because I know the battery's going to die on this very shortly, because there wasn't much left when I left the house quickly in a bit of a hurry. So yeah, do take care of yourselves, guys, and I will catch you next week. Hopefully, don't say it. I've just got the low battery warning now. I'm just going to turn that off. Yeah. Cheers, guys. See ya.